YouTube, what's good? So I had a comment, or someone made a comment regarding constipation, and I realized that I don't believe that's something that I touched on when I did my 30-day recap. And so I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Now this video might be a little longer, but I do want you to have this information. So in the short answer, did I have constipation? Yes, but it was contingent upon some things. So pretty much I'm gonna try to break things down so that way you'll be able to understand and see, visually what I'm saying. So constipation, I would say this. Before starting this carnivore journey, I had bowel movements around, I would say 2-3 times a day on average, and 3 was that it wasn't excessive. I was, going to the bathroom, a lot. But once I transitioned to a meat-based, journey, this carnivore journey, I noticed that it reduced to 1 bowel movement per day. And I didn't have, issue with that because I knew that I was lessening what I was eating. I was not eating all that crap, and it wasn't filling my body. It wasn't filling my body, so I reduced it a lot. So 1 time per day was fine. I didn't really even pay attention to it until I started to notice. I'm like, man, I don't have, because usually I had a lot of gas, but I didn't have a lot of gas. I wasn't, racing to the bathroom, and I looked, I'm like, wow, I only used the bathroom 1 time. Or I couldn't even remember if I went to the bathroom. That's kind of how I was. I don't believe there was a day that I didn't go to the bathroom. But I did notice that when I went to the bathroom, it was later. It was a little later than what I would have liked to. But it was fine. I didn't feel uncomfortable. After I ate my 4 bacon patties, my 4 strips of bacon and the bacon patties, it would sit in my system. I wouldn't feel full, and then after I had a bowel movement, I would feel full, and then after I had a bowel movement, then I would start to get a little hungry. Also, at that time I began to introduce energy drinks too, and they would help me go to the bathroom a little sooner. Not that much sooner, but a little sooner. When I transitioned to eating a little more fattier burger patties, and when I didn't cook off all the fat on my bacon, I noticed that, and also I had an energy drink. I noticed that before I even got done eating, I had to make a bowel movement, and it was back to back. So I had 2. So once I transitioned, so to sum up what I was just saying, when I transitioned to having more fat, that's when I noticed that I had to use the bathroom a little sooner. And I believe that's, at least from small research that I have seen about this and watching some people, it could be one of the drawbacks, of the carnivore diet. Some people might experience constipation, but I believe, in which I've seen first and felt, if you introduce a little more fat. Now this is just me. I'm not sure about how your body works, but my body, when I introduce a little more fat, it made me make a bowel movement. And one thing that helps me also is the energy drinks. I wouldn't say they 100%, they always help me, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. And I like the flavor. I like having energy. I like getting started for the day because, I like getting things done. At least I, do my best to. That's what I noticed as far as constipation goes. If you got any questions, if I didn't touch on something, or if something wasn't clear, or I was talking too fast and I need to break things down, And hopefully I wasn't, you just heard a whole bunch of filler words, or, or something like that, and you just didn't get it. Please just leave a comment, and I'm sure I could type it and you'll be able to see it. It'll be able to help someone else, and you can go back to it for as many times as you need to. I hope this video helps. That's what I'm trying to do. And as always, keep me in your prayers and stay blessed. Y'all have a good day.